Yeah.
What they need to do now is analyze this game, see where they were wrong, and then consolidate.
Yeah, that's what should be done, and I'm very sure the technical crew will look at that. I really don't really have. I'm not as technically sound as I am in football with basketball. I just know the rules and stuff. But I think the coaches do know what to do, especially some of these free throws that we didn't capitalize on. Sometimes you try to sink in those 3-pointers. It doesn't really work.
Yeah.
And once you lose those opportunities, your opponents can capitalize. But I'm very sure our opponents weren't also able to deal with the physicality of the Tigers.
Because right now their mental strength is good.
Yeah.
Physically they are still strong. No much pressure.
Yeah.
You can see from that last play, they're good on the rebound also. They're stealing the balls and they're making good use of it. So we want to wish Team Nigeria all the best at the 2015 Afro Basket Championship. That is one championship the D Tigers are yet to win. They're defending champions of basketball in the All-Africa Games. But the Afro Basket,
Never.
Problem. They need to impress. They need to show some quality. Ayo Bakare, the immediate past coach of the D Tigers, is confident that Nigeria can win because we have the quality. And I think it's about time. But let's leave that. When we get to bring them on the show, they're going to explain ways that we can win basketball, because basketball is a very technical sport. So it's not what you just pack on quality players. Let's quickly talk about international athletics.
Yeah.
Everyone has been rooting for this guy. They're excited that Sebastian Coe has been elected as the new Athletics Federation president.
It didn't really come as a surprise to me. You know, all of the issues about doping did take our attention away from the election. The election actually took place today, the 50th Congress. Our African brother Lamin Diak stepped aside.
About 82?
Yeah, he's been there. He's been there at the helm for 16 years, and he's been involved for, you know, over 30 years. He's been involved in the IAAF, that's the International Athletics Federation. But by and large, it was a close contest between Sebastian Coe and the Ukrainian Sergei Bobka. It was 115 points to 92. It was really close. And, you know, as Sebastian Coe said, you know, he pledged to make athletics, bring the glory days back, make it stronger,
make it the best sport in the world,
and crack down on doping, because that was the selling point. Some people said that was his USP. That was what he used all through. That was what he sold to everyone that was listening. I'm going to, you know, return the sports, but give it back its pride of place, and you're not going to doubt the integrity of anybody that wins track and field events, because we're going to scrutinize them. He also promised that there's going to be an independent body that's going to look through.
He can even set up his own body to look into doping.
Not necessarily depend on WADA. Just ensure, make it strict, make the net so tight.
Because when you pass through WADA, you can come to this one and be verified.
Yeah. So you know, just make the net so tight.
I understand.
And it's very, very difficult for dope cheats to, you know, escape and win events.
Huge task for Sebastian Coe, but he's confident. The new IAAF president says he wants to do all he can to improve athletics. Let's listen to Sebastian Coe, and then we'll come back. We'll talk some more. Stay with us.
Never ashamed of saying it, track and field is the #1 sport, and I'm absolutely delighted to be the president of the #1 sport, and I will do everything within my human capabilities to make sure that our sport maintains the values, maintains the strong legacies and the very, very firm foundations that President Diak has left me with. This is a sport that is strong. As he said this morning, very generously, I have the responsibility to make it stronger, and I will.
Touching words by Sebastian Coe. Yemi says this is a sport that is strong, and he has a responsibility to make it stronger.
And he will. That's what he left us with. He said, you know, it hasn't quite sunk in yet that he is now the president. It might take some few days, but he's going to roll up his sleeves and get ready. And I think the greatest challenge that really has is the fight against doping. I don't really envy him now. The former president now, we can't call him that, Lamin Diak, said, you know, that all of those things that we've heard are just efforts to tarnish the image of the IWF, that they have tried their best, and they did not sit back and allow people to do whatever they are doing, as some have claimed that the integrity of the IWF is still intact.
I think Lamindia and his team, they sat back because doping actually got into the fabric of international athletics, and a lot of terrible things are going on.
People got smarter, a lot of masking agents involved. People could get away.
Athletes are not being educated properly. Sometimes drugs that are not expected to be taken at championships are released late. So a lot of,
that's the flip side, when it's not deliberate. Some deliberately go out, mask all of those things and get away, and some in some parts, maybe even here in Nigeria or even Kenya as well, because even some of the Kenyan athletes have said you might be good at your sport, you just might not be literate enough to know that there are some certain things, some food items you have to stay away from, some drinks, some drugs that would get you into trouble. And I feel so those two aspects, not just focus on those deliberately trying to cheat. What about those that do not even know what is wrong?
I agree. So that's it. We want to wish Oliseh and Korea and the International Athletics Federation all the best as they start a new era. Let's quickly talk about transfers. We've been hearing Pedro will go to Manchester United. All this dribbling Chelsea does. Now we're hearing that he might just be signing for Chelsea.
I'm not surprised. 3 years ago, if you remember, Willian had already had a medical with Spurs. Next thing you know, he's on his way to Stamford Bridge. And it's surprising. I got him yesterday and I saw this. I thought it was a joke. It was on the wires and I thought it was a joke. But it was confirmed when I listened to a reputable sports news broadcaster and said United has officially, and the hands off when they heard that Chelsea was involved, just take him. And they've agreed terms with the players. They've met, the clause in his contract. I mean,
but I don't understand why United would just back out of a player that they were so interested in signing and who can actually fit into their team. Now
I think they delayed. I mean, they delayed, and that's what the problem was. When you want your man, you go for him, do everything to get him. And the way that Manchester United has approached their transfer dealings this season, I'm surprised that somebody can just pick a player right under their nose. I'm really surprised.
And it's even strange because sometimes we hear about this when it's Arsenal. It's Yemi's club. Manchester United. Let's just read some messages on Twitter. I'll just talk about rescheduled games, results from the Nigeria Professional Football League. This one from Prince Obiora says Nigeria deserves the very best because we have all the resources. Wishing Sunday Oliseh and his team good luck. That's all we can wish him for now. All the best. This one coming from Emeka. Emeka says 4-2-3-1 formation for a team of your equal. Please, we can't play that against Tanzania except we're hoping for 1-0, which is very risky. Well, the defensive midfielders, 12 tacticians and coaches said it doesn't cast a stone. It doesn't mean when they say go and play like that, it's an opportunity, you don't take it. So that's why they are professionals. They actually know when to use your discretion and change a particular pattern. Ejimbe Bernard says kudos to Aqua United, and your victory will not stop if I Inuba Football Club from beating the Nigeria Professional Football League. Fans for you, he's saying well done to Aqua United. Well, Aqua United next game is against Ifa Inuba, and he says it doesn't mean you won't be beaten. So let's quickly see results. Rescheduled games in the Nigeria Professional Football League, the results, and then we just that's it. Week 24, rescheduled result. Yemi, want to run through it?
Yeah, Taraba United played a goalless draw with Bayelsa. As you know, the teams involved in the Federation Cup didn't play, and those teams that were supposed to be their opponents too. So that's why you have this number of games. Dolphins, slim 1-0 victory over Sunshine. El Kanemi Warriors, goalless draw with Warri Wolves. Wiki Tourist, 2-0 victory over Abia Warriors. Heartland, slim 1-0 victory over Kwara United. This game, I mean, star match was shown on TV. I'm not giving an excuse for pillars, but the pitch. I mean, a lot of players, They were just falling over the ball. I don't know if it was the surface, I don't know if it was rain or whatever it was, but the quality of the game, I mean, a lot of question marks. But by the end of the day, Enyimba, 1-0 victory.
That's it. And that's character right there, particularly with Sunshine losing to Dolphins. They needed to take the advantage. So it means they're now back as table toppers in Nigeria Professional Football League. So that's it. Enyimba Football Club looking good, looking strong. Let's see if they can, go all the way. Yemi, we have to go. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to be here.
It was a good one. Maybe if I give you a true pass now, what will you do with it? Since you're a utility.
Well, I'll get a go.
Hope you not send it back. Okay, quickly for Champions League playoff results. FC Basel and Maccabi Tel Aviv played 2-2 draw. What a game. Celtic and Malmo. I knew Malmo was going to be very stubborn.
Efe Ambrose came in the dying moments of that game.
Okay, good one. And Shakhtar Donetsk getting an away victory over Rapid Vienna. That one ended 1-0. And then Skanderbu, not a club we know so much about, from Albania. Lost at home to Dinamo Zagreb with a lot of experience in the Champions League 2-1. And then the star match, Valencia and Monaco. Valencia winning that one. 3-1. So that's it. We've got to go. That's the show. That's where the curtain falls. But remember, you keep talking to us on Twitter with channels_sports and on Facebook with channels-sports. So much to talk about. We'll be back again tomorrow morning for Sports This Morning. Loaded, bumper-packed edition. We're looking at basketball in Nigeria. We're getting top-class administrators talk to us. You should keep a date with us on behalf of the ever-winning sports team at Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Austin Okonakman. Let's do this again tomorrow. Until then, in everything you do, keep talking.